Alright guys, so I'm gonna make this video right now to talk to you about why she's not texting you back. Alright, why won't she text you back? Well, I got a list that I got right here for you, and I'm gonna break it down simple, straight up. Okay, like there's a lot of reasons why she's probably not texting you back, and it probably has to do with one or some or damn near all of these reasons. Alright, now before I get into the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button because I drop fire videos all day, every day, and you don't want to miss it. Alright guys, hit the subscribe button, hit the subscribe button, hit the subscribe button. All right, much appreciated. Drop a comment anytime throughout the video. Let me know what you think. Let me know how you feel. And of course, hit that like button. If you don't like it, then leave me a dislike, whatever the case may be. All right, now I'm gonna get straight into it, guys. Why doesn't she text you back? Are you in a situation right now where you are texting a girl and maybe things were going good and all of a sudden she stopped texting you? Or maybe you sent out a text message and she never replied you? Well, whatever the case may be, you obviously are having an issue with getting women or girls to reply you on text messages. All right, so here's why she's not texting you back. The number one reason, or the first reason I should say, because these are not in any order of, you know, likeliness or importance or severity. This is all just a list, and you might be fucking up one of these anywhere, so pay attention throughout the whole video. Now, the first reason is life happens and life changes. All right guys, so you got to just realize, like, sometimes things can be going some way and then next thing you know, a change can occur, and then boom, things are different. Life is different. All right, so you got to just understand that the dialogue, you know, the dynamic of the situation and the conversation, it's not always going to be the same. You know, there's going to be times when it slows down or speeds up, or when there's stagnation periods or a lot of interaction and highs and lows, right? Okay, life happens, things change. She might not text you back just because life is changing and her mindset is changing and her feelings towards you are changing, right? And the way that you guys used to text before doesn't exist. Okay, it doesn't apply. It's not going to happen like that anymore. All right, so that's one of the reasons, right? It's like things are going to change, and it's just like you guys don't text like you used to. It is what it is. All right, second reason why she's not texting you back is because she's fucking busy. I know it blows your mind. It's hard to believe, like, oh, what do you mean she's busy and she can't hit me back? Doesn't everybody look at their phone 24/7? No. All right, the girl that you're talking to, the woman that you're talking to, she's probably fucking busy. She's doing things. She's in the shower, she's at the gym, she's talking to her friends, she's talking to her parents, she's talking to her sisters, she's shopping, she's eating, she's getting her nails did, she's getting a massage, she's at the spa. I don't know what it is that she's doing, but trust me, she's busy. All right, she's a human being, guys. That girl that you're talking to and obsessing over and looking to get a reply from is busy. She actually has a life, and you need to respect that and acknowledge that and appreciate that for what it is. All right, she's busy, she's doing things, she has her own things going on, she's got her own social circle. All right, her life does not depend around you. Get it? All right, so she's not texting you back right away. Why? Because she's fucking busy doing other things. She's fucking preoccupied. All right, third reason why she's not texting you back, guys, is because she gave you her number just to be polite. All right, and I know that might hurt your feelings, guys. She gave you her number just so that you would get the fuck out of her face, just so you would walk away, right? Or just so you would stop bothering her. And she really had no anticipation or no intentions on talking to you or interacting with you or holding a conversation with you or texting you back or getting together with you at all. All right, she just gave you her number so that she could say, whew, get out of here, and then she could just ignore you or block you later. And we're gonna talk about these in the other steps later and the other reasons later. Case in point though here is, guys, she really just never was going to text you to begin with. She just gave you her number to be polite. So you were under the impression that she liked you because she gave you her number, she reciprocated it, when realistically she just gave you the number so that you would get the fuck away from her, or you would stop harassing her, right? So that's definitely something that could apply to your situation. Now, the fourth reason that she doesn't call or text you back, we're gonna say text you back, assuming that most of you guys are texting, is because she's bored of you. She's just bored. You're making her bored. You're not interesting. The things you say don't spark any emotions in her. And it's just a dry conversation. It's a dry dialogue. And honest to God, whenever she looks at the phone and she sees a text message from you, or whenever you call her, it's just a boring conversation. And women don't want to be bored. Girls just want to have fun. So if you guys aren't getting any texts back, it's maybe because you're not hitting her emotions to the level where she needs you, right? You're just boring her. You're a boring individual. You don't have any spice and no game, no level of attraction, nothing like that, right? You're just a mundane, monotonous person, and she doesn't fuck with that, all right? So the fifth reason I should say that she doesn't text you back is because she just lost interest. Like maybe she was interested in you, but you did something, or you said something that fucking made her lose her interest, and now it's no longer there. Therefore, she's not texting you back as much or at all, right? She's not interested in you anymore. She lost the interest in you, and that might not be anything due to what you did or what you said. It may have something to do with something else, and we can talk about that later in the next few tips. However, guys, you got to realize she just might not be that interested in you, period. All right, like there's a lot of men on this planet, there's a lot of women on this planet, and with social media and the amount of interactions that we get on a day-to-day basis, trust me, you're not going to be interesting to everybody, just like not everybody interests you. All right, so she might not be interested in you. All right, or maybe you thought she was and she was, but then she lost interest in you. That happens. All right. Now that kind of ties into the sixth reason. Like, she lost interest, or maybe she just never was interested, and that's the sixth reason, that she just never was interested into you, and that almost ties in with the being polite thing. Like, she really was never interested with you to begin with. Like, she never really had any attraction towards you. She was never actually interested in you, dog. All right. Women have a really good a way of making themselves appear like they like you. They're really nice. They can be flirtatious. And men, especially, you weak guys out there who don't have a lot of experience with women, who don't understand how to read women, who don't, know how women truly are, and, the human nature of them. A lot of you are swept up by women real quick. You guys fall for their tricks and for their smiles and for their eyes and for their looks and their lips and their gestures and all of that. All right. And the next thing you know, you're wrapped around their finger. And that's not good. That's not a good place to be. You lose your masculinity, and you turn into a bitch and all these things like that. So this ties into her just really never having interest in you to begin with, right? Because ask yourself this: if a girl really was interested in you, if a woman was really interested in you, wouldn't she hit you back? Wouldn't she text you back? Wouldn't she call you back? Yes, she fucking would. So think about it like this: if she's not texting you back, she's either not interested or she lost interest, right? Or any of the past tips that I've given you guys. These are fire. This is all gold. I'm telling you guys, these are all valid reasons why she's not texting you back. All right, I'm going to go through it. The seventh reason why she's not texting you guys is because she's ignoring you. Like, she sees your text and she's just ignoring you. Now, why would she ignore you? Well, that can we covered that in the past 6 steps. And there's going to be other reasons too. Case in point, though, is she might just be ignoring you, honest to God, because of whatever the reason is. All right, just know that women, just like you, have the ability and the free will to reply or not reply. So if she doesn't want to reply your text, guess what? She won't. She'll ignore you. If she doesn't want to pick up your call or return your call, guess what? She will ignore you. And that's very fucked up, I know, but that's just what it is, and you guys got to understand, like, you can't be wasting your time dealing with women who don't have any interest in you, who lost interest in you, who are ignoring you, or any of these things, right, guys? All right, so you guys got to think of it like this. It ties into my 8th reason. Like, she doesn't care about your feelings. The reason you're even getting emotional and wondering why she isn't texting you back is because you're actually emotional about it. You're not logically wondering why, because logically speaking, like, I'm sure you can figure it out, but you're really coming from a state of emotion. And as a man, you need to stop coming from that place. You need to not be emotional, all right, guys? Because you realize women don't even care about your feelings half the time. She probably doesn't care about your feelings, period. She doesn't care that you want her to reply right away. She doesn't care that you like her. She doesn't care that you think she's the most beautiful woman on the planet. She doesn't care that you think she's sexy. She doesn't care that you want to fuck her. You know why? Now, I'm going to talk about that in the next few tips. But guys, guess what? She just doesn't care about your feelings. Therefore, she doesn't feel the need to reciprocate or want to. Maybe she doesn't want to lead you on. Maybe she doesn't want to care. She doesn't have any desire to care. Regardless of the case, she doesn't care about how you feel. So, no matter what you do, no matter how you feel, it doesn't matter to her, right? Because she doesn't care how you feel. So she's not going to text you back because it doesn't matter to her. However you feel or don't feel about her response or not responding, it doesn't fucking matter to her. You get that, guys? She doesn't care about how you feel. Think about that girl that you text that you don't even care about. Like that 2, 3, 4 girl, that girl who's not even attracted to, who you have no sexual attraction to. You don't even text her like you care. You don't even send, messages like and in the same way that you do towards a woman that you do care about, right? Because you don't care about her feelings. You know, you're a different approach. You're a different guy. You got to realize the significance in those circumstances, in those scenarios, guys. If you're dealing with a woman, she just might not care about your feelings. Therefore, she won't hit you back, period. All right? The 9th reason why she doesn't text you back, and this ties all together, really, is because you're not the only guy she's talking to. All right? There's, imagine, like, you got 50, 100 people, 100 guys hitting you up, or 100 girls hitting you up every day, right? Right? You a man, so you got 100 girls hitting you up. You're really not going to be interested in all of them. And that's just facts. Like, you're just not gonna. You're not even gonna have the time to deal with them all. You're not gonna have the emotions, the energy, the focus, the attention to deal with all of them, nor the interest to deal with them all. Right? You're gonna have to fucking narrow it down on top of everything else you got going on in life. So imagine this: you're a woman, a beautiful woman, the woman that you want. You know damn well you're not the only guy she's talking to. And if you think that, wow, you must be fucking dumb. Because let me tell you, women have more guys hitting them up than we have girls hitting us up. Period. From the amount of interactions they get on the streets, from direct messages, comments, all of that shit like that, guys they have in the past, guys they hold on to. See, women are really good at holding on to guys and stringing guys along and keeping guys in the background. So trust me, guys, she is talking to more than just one guy. You are not the only guy she's talking to. All right, that means you are competing for her attention, literally. All right, I just need you to know that. Like, she might not be hitting you back because she got 15, 20 other motherfucking guys hitting her up that are taking her time, taking her attention, making her emotions feel some type of way, and you just not even hitting the fucking, you're not even hitting the mark. Like, you're not even coming close because you're not even a prospect to her. You're not even somebody she's considering. All right, and that's just straight up. And this ties into my 10th reason why she's not texting you back, guys, is because you are in the friend zone. You have been friend zoned, guys. How do you know when you're in the friend zone? Well, if you're not getting pussy, if you're not getting any sexual attention. All right, if you're taking a girl out and she's not touching your dick, if you're not getting any pussy, you are in the friend zone. If she's just texting you to get attention and have little meaningless conversations and validation and get like shit like that and ask you little questions and shit like that, you're in the fucking friend zone. All right, you'll know when you're in the friend zone. If you don't, man, you got a lot of fucking work to do. And I promise you, I can help you out. Give me some time, reach out to me, let me know what you need help with, what other videos you need me to talk about. What other topics you need me to talk about in videos, guys? Because trust me, I have a lot of experience and a lot of knowledge in these topics in these areas, and it's my duty to help you guys out. Because I know there's so many of you right now are fucked up. You're just lost. You're ignorant. You're naive. You don't even know. And you know what? It's my responsibility to enlighten you, guys. All right. Being friend zoned is the worst, man. Especially if you don't even know that you're in the friend zone, guys. All right. And a woman will put you in the friend zone faster than you can fucking think. All right. And she'll do it before you even thought about it. It was like she'll just put you in the friend zone like right away. Matter of fact, she might even do it before the first 5 seconds of meeting is done. She might just first 3 seconds, oh no, I'm not fucking him. Or first 3 seconds, oh, I'm fucking him. You know? And then you got to realize how attraction works. Because can you come from the friend zone out of friend zone? Yes, you can. Can you come from a possible fuck or a possible stud, possible fuck buddy or a possible, man or relationship prospect? Can you go from a possible partner to a friend zone or to a friend? Yes, you fucking can. All right, and there are many things that you are going to do wrong that are going to put you in the friend zone, and there's many things that you can do right that will keep you out of the friend zone. And I'm gonna talk about that later in some other videos, but just know that most girls are gonna put you in the friend zone, and a lot of guys end up friend zoning themselves. You see, and that is something you want to avoid. So I'll talk about how to avoid being put in the friend zone in a few other videos later. Guys, the 11th reason why she won't text you back is because you're just like all the other guys that she's talking to. It's like you guys are saying damn near the same thing, same tonality, same kind of jokes, same structure. Really nothing differentiating about you. There's nothing that makes you stand out. All right, you're just like everybody else, and you don't want to be just like everybody else because then you become lame. You don't have anything special about you. You just blend into the crowd, and no girl is gonna want a guy who just blends into the crowd. Girls want the guy who stands out in their mind for whatever reason, some way or somehow. All right, guys. So remember, when you're dealing with women, they have a lot of guys talking to them, and you have to stand out. All right, you got to stand out some way, somehow. All right, and I don't want you to fuck up trying to stand out. All right, you got to do that shit strategically. You got to do that shit smart. You got to do that shit like a G. You got to do that shit like a man. All right, and we're gonna talk about that later. Anyways, the 12th reason why she won't text you back is because you seem desperate. All right, you guys, the text that you're sending, the timing that you're sending it, the quantity of text that you're sending, the amount that you're reaching out, it seems and comes across as desperate. All right, guys, you guys are coming across too needy. You're seeking too much attention. You're seeking too much time from the woman. You're looking for too much reciprocation, too much, feedback, asking too many fucking questions, having too many little interactions that don't mean shit. And you're coming across as desperate. Hey, are you there? Hey, are you okay? Hey, when do you want to do this? Hey, why aren't you this? Bitch. You look like a bitch every time you do that. I'm telling you guys, the more you do that, I'm telling you, the attraction level lowers and lowers and lowers in that woman for you, all right? You don't want to come across desperate, guys. You don't want to come across like overly happy, excited, needy, and anything like that. You know what I'm saying? You want it to be a man and almost have a little mysterious edge to you. You know what I'm saying? You don't let a woman know what you're feeling, like your feeling and your thoughts are all the time. All right. That's definitely something you want to avoid, being clingy and shit like that. Women hate clingy guys. All right, so the 13th reason why she's not texting you back or calling you back, guys, is because you say offensive things or inappropriate things. Like, you're mistakenly trying to joke and flirt and saying shit that is offensive or coming across negative or misinterpretive or, just inappropriate. You're saying things that she doesn't even like, or that are making her look at you like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? You're saying things that are out of line, out of character, and that's something you got to be careful with, because I know a lot of you guys say things and do things trying to stand out, trying to make yourself look different, trying to make yourself bold, trying to make her, act and react. But a lot of times you guys end up offending a woman, or you end up doing some shit that's totally inappropriate for where you're at in the relationship or in the dynamic, and that shit's gonna fuck everything up. All right, guys, and if she's not feeling what you just said, she's not gonna hit you back up. And if she's thinking about what you said yesterday, that shit still matters to her. And she's not gonna hit you back up with urgency. She's not gonna be even interested in replying to you because you said some dumb shit or some offensive shit or some inappropriate shit. All right, guys, so be careful and mindful of what you're saying towards women. Like asking for nudes or, using just degrading language, you know what I'm saying, or just getting real personal shit like that. Like, nobody's gonna fuck with you. No woman is gonna want that. All right. The 14th reason that she's not texting you back, guys, is because you just text and call too much, or you call too often. That's why she's not picking up the calls, or anything like that, guys. Like, you're too available. And I've talked about this in my other videos about how to be attractive and stuff like that. Like, you're calling and texting and reaching out too fucking much, where it's like, damn, I have no space, like no distance from this person. Every time I look at my phone, I got a text from them. Holy shit. Like, imagine that every time you look at your phone, you got a text from this fucking girl. Multiple texts. You wouldn't reply all the time. It would start to get annoying. I know some of you are almost thinking that's impossible. No, I would love that. I wish. Trust me. If you got a girl and she's always hitting you up too much, all day, about nothing, you're eventually going to either get sick of it or just ignore some of those text messages and not reply all of it, because it's just human nature. Some shit like that almost deters and repels us, Some of you guys might like that attention. Some of you guys might think, oh, that's me. She cares about me and she's always there and that's the best thing ever. My woman, dude. Women are the ones texting. So let her do that. Do that. But don't be the one doing that. You see what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to be the one doing that. You don't want to be the guy, period, sending out texts all fucking day, calling all fucking day, all right? Don't send out a whole bunch of text messages, guys. If you're doing it too much, if you're texting too much, it's just killing. It's killing your swag. It's killing you. All right, trust me. Now, 15th reason that she's not, fucking with you, she's not calling you back, she's not answering your calls, she's not texting you, is because, let me get this straight here. Like, not only do you send texts and calls too often, but you do it too much, right? Like the quantity. Like, if you put an example like this. If you're calling a girl once a week to set a date, that's good. If you're calling a girl every fucking day or every morning or every night to say goodnight, that's too much. You see? If you're sending a girl a text message every morning to say goodnight, or every morning to say good morning, every night to say goodnight, that's too much. All right? Especially if you're following up text throughout the day. Hey, how's your afternoon? Hey, how's your day? How's your lunch? How's your dinner? Like, all of that shit is too much in addition to too often. So you got to really be scarce with the amount of time that you reach out to these women. You limit your text messages on the amount of times per day and the amount of days. All right, does that make sense for you? Limit the amount of times you reach out on a daily basis and on a weekly basis. Structure it so that you're not constantly blowing her up all day, every day. All right. Now the 16th reason she's not reaching back to you, or she's not answering your texts or your calls, is because you are kissing her ass. Like, you're coming across as too sweet, and you're just a little baby boy bitch. You know what I'm saying? And instead of building attraction, guys, you know, you're just one of those guys who does the same thing to just, you know, try to get her to like you. Like, you're complimenting her and just calling her all these little sweet names and offering her this and suggesting that you do this and you'll do this and that for her. And you're coming across as all this charming shit, but like, that's not what the fuck she wants, because a lot of the guys right now are mistakenly thinking that's what you got to do, and that's not what you got to do, guys. You're supposed to be different. You're supposed to stand out. You're supposed to be a man. All right? If you kiss a girl's ass, you come across as a little bitch. You're trying to bribe her into liking you. You're trying to please her, and it's killing your attraction. It's not making her like you. Period, guys. Kissing a woman's ass does not work. It might temporarily get you a little result or some attention, but at the end of the day, it helps you. It's gonna make you lose. It's gonna make her lose respect for you. All right. And when a woman loses respect for you, she cannot be attracted to you. Bottom fucking line. All right. So the 17th reason why she's not texting or calling you back or reaching back to you guys is because you're getting too serious too fast. Right? A lot of you guys, you know, meet a girl and you hit it off or whatever the case may be, or she sends you choosing signals, and the next thing you know, you're thinking she's fucking the one, and you're all fucking head over heels for her, and you love her, and you think, oh my god, I'm gonna spend the rest of my life for her. Oh my god, she's so great. Oh my god, da 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 da. And you just get way too serious, way too fucking fast. You start thinking about the wedding, you start thinking about children, you start thinking about the honeymoon, you start thinking about all type of shit, grandchildren. Like, what the fuck, bro? You just met her like a week ago, like a month ago, 3 months ago. Like, you gotta slow the fuck down. All right, guys, you guys are getting too serious too fast, and she can pick that shit up quick. She can sense when you're getting too serious too fast. All right, you guys got to leave it up to the woman to talk about making plans and the future and the what are we and getting married and exclusivity and having children. That's what the fuck women do, man. As a man, we just hook up, we have fun, and that's it. We hang out, we have fun, we hook up, period. That's all we're going to do. You know what I'm saying? We're going to leave all that emotional shit up to the woman. When she brings shit up, then you can talk about it. But you don't want to be getting so serious in the beginning, like, oh my god, this is such an amazing relationship. Oh my god, you're nothing like the other women I've met. Oh my god, I can't believe I met you. Like, I can't live without you. Like shit like that, especially in the beginning stages, dating relationships, like dating, you are gonna scare her away so fucking fast, because she's gonna be like, oh my god, this motherfucker doesn't even know me. He doesn't even know my middle name. He hasn't even met my parents. She hasn't even spent the whole fucking weekend with me yet. And he's saying he loves me and he needs me and he cares so much about me and I'm this and that. Guys, kill that shit right away. Don't get serious too fast, because if you get serious, like really serious, and you start getting serious fast, she's not gonna fuck with you. The women are like cats. If you start moving in too quickly and start chasing after that, they're gonna be like, whoa, and run away. You gotta kind of lure them in and keep them around and keep the aura there. You know what I'm saying? If you want her to continue to call and text you back, guys, you know, please don't talk about your feelings. Don't get emotional, and don't ask her how she feels about you. She'll tell you. All right. And that ties into my 18th reason why she's not getting back to you guys. You're just too fucking open. You're just too open, too expressive. You're telling her too much about what you think, what you feel, and she's starting to lose interest because the mystery is going away. Guys, when you're too open with a woman, believe it or not, she looks at you like, oh, really? That's what it is? And then you just go from here down to here because you're so transparent that you lose that aura of sexual appeal and desirability, because you're just so transparent and you're so vulnerable and you're so open and you're so honest, and it's like nobody wants that shit. You know, you guys got to be careful with the amount that you disclose. All right, be limited with the things you say. Always say less than necessary, guys. All right, now the 19th reason that she's not hitting you back or texting you back or calling you back is because you're too fucking silly and you're sending emojis. And I talked about this in my other videos, guys. Women don't want a silly guy, a little funny guy. All right, you guys got that shit all fucked up. You think that women want a guy who can be humorous and make them laugh, and trust me, they do to an extent, in a certain way. But you guys are going about this shit way, way, way wrong, where you're coming across as silly, coming across goofy, coming across as childish and shit, like sending little ha-has and LOLs and LMAFAO and a little tongue out your mouth and shit. Like you lose attraction when you do shit like that. You send emojis, it makes you look like a little playful bitch. I'm telling you that shit right now, guys. Women are gonna use that shit against you eventually. It might get you some responses, and you might even get a little bit of pussy or a date off of that shit, and you might think it's the wave. But a real masculine man is not sending out silly fucking emojis. We're just not. We're straight to the point. No emotions. Got it? So she's not texting you back because your emotions are involved in the text message. You're sending the little emojis in the text messages, and your text messages look like she's texting her fucking girlfriend. Okay, guys, if you're texting a girl and somebody else reads it, they should be able to say who was the girl in the conversation, who was the guy in the conversation. If your text messages look like they came from a girl's phone, you are fucking up. And your text messages look like they come from a girl's phone when they got a whole bunch of silly ass emojis in it. Point fucking blank. Alright? The 20th reason why she's not texting you back, calling you back, or reaching back to you guys is because what you're saying seems too good to be fucking true. Alright? Everybody talking about the Mr. Prince Charming and all that good shit. You know, but if what you're saying comes across as too true or like complete bullshit, you're not going to get a reply. You're not going to get a response, guys. If it doesn't seem like, you know, genuine and shit like that, she's not going to reply. You know, if it seems like scripted or rehearsed, you're not going to get a reply. It's got to have some personified feel to it, some human feel from it, some personality from you. You know what I'm saying? Some uniqueness. So that's key, you know, guys. If you're saying shit and it's just like, hey, I'll do this and I'll be that and da-da-da-da-da, you're trying to sell yourself and shit, like, get the fuck out of here. She doesn't want to hear that shit. Alright, guys, and this is my 21st reason, and the last but not reason, guys. I just gave you 21 reasons. I'll give you 20, but I'm about to give you the 21st reason. This is 21 reasons. The 21st reason why she's not texting you back, calling you back, or reaching back to you guys is because, and this one ties kind of in with number 20, you're trying to sound too smooth, you're trying to sound too cool, you're trying to make things too good to be true. You're trying too fucking hard. Bottom fucking line, guys. A woman does not want a guy who comes across as a try-hard. And she can pick up on those motherfuckers, guys. Guys who try hard just have a weird vibe about them. They have this aura about them. They have this energy about them. The way they talk, the way they come across is just cringy, right? So you don't want to be that guy who's trying to be anything. Just be yourself, guys, and I promise you, you'll have a better chance. So that's 21 fucking tips, 21 reasons why she's not texting you back, why she's not calling you back, why she's not reaching back to you. And hopefully those helped you guys out. I know that in the past I've done these, so I've fucked up and I've had to learn from my mistakes. I've lost out, you know, on some decent pussy, I can't even lie. However, I'm not crying over that shit. You know what you're saying? We don't cry over spilled milk. We learn, we adjust, and we continue to prevail, and we dominate our path, guys. And I'm in a situation right now where my woman, you know, the women in my life, my sex life and all of that, it's perfect. It's kosher. It's really the way I want it to, and I pray that you can all get there. All right, guys. So I'm not saying all this shit just, you know, off of, you know, what I think or what I believe. This is literally off from like my experience and what I've learned from other successful guys in this industry and guys who have, you know, experience with women. Guys, these are crucial, key takeaways. So those are 21 tips on why she's not texting you back. Like I said, I hope they added value to your life. Start learning so you can become a better man, so you can start getting more women to like you and start to live a more fulfilling life sexually with the women that you desire. All right, guys, until the next video, stay happy, stay healthy, stay wealthy, stay blessed. I'll catch you in the next one. Tap in.